Hi, my name is Jackson Haberly, and I will be taking you on a step-by-step process on how to travel on a budget. Introduction. Traveling requires planning and budgeting. Planning and budgeting before the trip helps travelers understand how much money they will need for the trip. A well-planned budget makes it easier to avoid overspending and enjoy the trip. Budgeting can help travelers manage their money before and during the trip. Creating a budget allows travelers to track their spending and make informed financial decisions throughout their journey. The purpose of a trip while budgeting is to enjoy new experiences while avoiding unnecessary financial stress. The purpose of a trip is to have fun, so you don't want to worry about having to spend too much money when you already have it planned out. The significance of traveling on a budget is that it makes travel more affordable because you know how much you're going to spend and you don't overspend because you don't know how much you're spending. And it leads into my second point. It prevents overspending and reduces financial stress because you know that you're not overspending and saving money. And it teaches financial responsibility and helps travelers make smarter decisions. Step one on this plan is to decide how much you can afford to spend. If you want to go on a trip, you need to know how much you're going to spend. And second is you need to research transportation, lodging, food, and activities. Basically, what you're going to be doing there and how much that is all going to cost. You should include emergency funds and travel insurance in case something goes wrong. Step two, find ways to save money. Travel during cheaper days or seasons. Cheaper days are normally during the week because business people travel normally on the weekends to get to their spots. You should book flights and hotels early because if you wait last minute, prices could be a whole lot higher. You should compare prices before making reservations at hotels or dinners. You should also consider longer stays for lower nightly rates. If at most Airbnbs and hotels, they actually give you a percentage off if you stay longer. Step three, track your expenses with the budgeting app so you know how much you've spent and how much more you can spend or you can't. You should compare actual spending to your plan so you, again, know what you have spent and if you can spend more or not. And then again, you should adjust spending if necessary and avoid impulse purchases unless absolutely necessary. Step 4. Keep a contingency fund. A contingency fund is a dedicated reserve of money set aside to cover unexpected expenses or financial emergencies. Just in case you get in emergencies and you need a little bit extra money, you always have this fund. You should always prioritize free or low cost attractions like museums or landmarks. You could make smart financial decisions during the trip, as in not going shopping or getting or spending a bunch of money. You should always stay flexible if plans change, as if weather or you can't do something that certain day. And to my final point, traveling is a want, not a need. You should have the financial responsibility and literacy to know if you should not go on a trip just because you want it, but you can afford it. You should avoid going into debt for vacations. Again, you should not spend too much money on traveling when you cannot afford it. Responsible budgeting makes future travel possible. If you save more money, then you can spend more money. Smart planning leads to a more enjoyable trip. If you're not worrying about money, then you can relax and enjoy your trip. And finally, my conclusion. Our key takeaways today are budgeting makes travel affordable and less stressful, planning ahead saves money, tracking expenses, spending under control, traveling on a budget allows people to explore the world while building lifelong financial responsibilities. For my information today, I used WalletHub, Ramsey Solutions, and US News.